Hello and welcome back to Stellaris. So, we were doing some interesting stuff last time. We were expanding all the way down here, well, or we weren't so much expanding as we were exploring all the way down here to see what was going on. And we've also found some new habitable worlds, which are fantastic because it allows us to expand. So, let's start expanding. Let's go and make ourselves another colony ship. Now, we could build a colony ship on Drill. It's not as we lost some foods here. Looks like we need some more food. Yeah, okay. That's something else we can deal with. So we cleared slums, which I guess was giving us one food, and that was putting us over a food limit. So if we were to build another thing here, like if we were to build a farm, yeah, that would probably be fine. And that would allow us to have enough food on this planet. Cool, cool. What else do we need to do? We were needing to, I've completely forgotten. Yes, we're needing to build a colony ship. A colony ship is what we're after here. Let's go for that. Okay, Arctic preference. Definitely seems like a good idea. Nothing here seems too off the wall. It seems like that's what we're after. We get the Arctic preference. I wonder if we were to build one here. I mean, we'd need to have a spaceport here to start with. But I suspect we'd be able to build people who have a Gaia preference, because that's the planet that we're on. Maybe? Is there a way of seeing, like, what do they prefer here? Arctic preference, Arctic preference, Arctic preference. Maybe we're not adaptable enough or something? I don't know. Right, so we're doing all of that there. Yeah, and we'll wait for the points and we'll build a spaceport in the Gaia world. Seems like a good idea. Or maybe we should leave our points and then we can build this. Never mind, we can build a spaceport in multiple places. We finished our system survey of the habitable world. Good. Let's just chill out here a little bit, I think. Or we can send our science ship off to survey somewhere else, but we'll not go any further into unexplored space just now, till we've had a proper look around. Do we have any situations we're working on? High value mining targets. Alright, yeah. They're not important. Cool. Right. Our construction ship's also asleep. It should be off doing something, although we don't have that many places that we have unworked. This one's not in our territory. I guess Zyamon, we have some places. Let's get the engineering stuff in Zyamon. Well, another research station here. Cool. Right. What's our max holdings here? Oh, we're actually quite close to our max energy holdings. We might want to trade them in for something. I mean, apart from lots and lots of buildings, there's not too much we can actually trade them in for. I mean, we could trade them with other nations. It's definitely an option. Science ship, go survey this one. Just see what's around. Seems fine. Right. Yeah, we don't really need to know about system surveys.
Construction complete.
Ooh, is that our... No, that's our thing that means that we now have enough food, right? Yeah, we now have enough food, which is good. We can now get the colony ship done and everything will be happy here. We probably want to clear some more stuff. So let's try clearing... Yeah, let's clear these slums here and then we can get some better stuff in that province there. Cool. Seems alright. Science ship is off doing its stuff. And we're all just finished. Right, we now have this. It only has one bit of terrain. We're of course going to build something on it. Now, if we build anything that isn't food, that will actually make us have less food than we need, I think. Because we'll take away one food, and then we get another pop as well at the same time. Yeah, so we need to only build food on this one. And if we do that, I don't know. Food's fine to build it here anyway, if we wanted to. Just improve happiness, and then we can remove these and put some actual good stuff on them. I don't know. It gives us more pop anyway. Probably that was a bad one to remove now I'm looking at it, but whatever. It doesn't matter too much. We have a colony ship. Let's send it all the way off here. Let's go and colonize Ashimax 3. There you go. Go colonize. Oh, wow. This is a big planet. Oh, and we've got dangerous wildlife. So, in terms of tiles, we probably want to stick it here. Because that gives it the 3, and I think 3 is the max you get, but it's also quite central, and if we can... we got something that could remove mountain ranges, one of our options for research at one point. So it's probably not that far off. That seems like a good idea. Cool. Our Gaia world needs to have a spaceport. There we go. Set that up. And we'll leave everything else. We should probably be trying to get some influence, which probably means we're going to have to rival one of these people around us. Is there anyone that hates us? Because that's the main way you get influence, anyway. If we go for an opinion, so the Plebeian Union does not like us. They are directly unfriendly to us because they have xenophobia. So if we were to set them as a rival, that would seem like a good idea. So we declare them to be a rivalry. This worsens our relations, but grants us influence each month and makes their rivals friendlier towards us. Who are their rivals? Can we see that? Not really. No. Yeah. Oh wait, there we go. Rivals of the Kingdom of Lord Kral, who we are friends with. This seems like a great idea. There we go. We've declared a rival. We now make 1 influence a month, which is better than it was. And that means the Kingdom of Lord Kral likes us a little bit more as well. Now, they are only rivals of the Plebeian Union. So yeah, they had the same thought that we had. We have an embassy in their thing. But we don't really have anything else. Can we get anything with our trade deal? I want to see what we can do with our energy credits. So, we get strategic resources like lythuric gas. Not sure what you use that for at all. Minerals, not entirely. Well, I mean, we could just get minerals. That seems like a good idea, actually, but not really wanting to do that right now. Activate full map vision of the other party for the duration of trade deal. Could be interesting. Border access, don't really need it. Non-aggression pledge, don't really need it. Guarantee independence, migration access, research agreement. Gives the other party minus 25 research cost for technologies that they have already researched. Yeah, actually I quite like that. And I would like... Well, we'll see how many energy credits that would take. So they just say no? Oh, they will only trade research agreements with allies. We're not their ally. How do we become their ally? We could offer them an alliance, couldn't we? Invite to alliance. We can invite them into our alliance. They would say yes. Seems like a reasonable option. They are friendly towards us. They're right next to us. They want to be allied. That seems like a good idea. They accepted. Cool. This now means that we can do things like trade agreements. Oh, and we, by default... Wait, take away the non... We would like a trade agreement. Trade acceptance needs to be at least 1. Alright, so they would give us it for something. So we could definitely do research, and there's a lot that we could get from them and they could get from us. It would kind of be mutually good. And if we were to offer you just a whole bunch of instant transfers here. Shift. There we go. Wow. They really just do not want energy credits, huh? That just does not factor into whether they care or not. Okay, cool. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Can we get minerals from you? How many minerals do you want? So, if we did 1 mineral for 1 energy credit, you would say no. We want to trade away less of the following things. Minerals. Okay, so if we gave them more money, would they want... They just don't want to do it. Okay. So they're kind of like us. They have they have too many energy things right now. Fine. We still have their alliance. That's something we can do. Fine. Is there anybody who... Is there a way of seeing if we got anybody who, like, doesn't have minerals? Or doesn't have energy, but has minerals? Doesn't appear to be. I do like being able to see this and what type of species things are. It'd be nice if there was like a... Oh wait, these are pre-sentient. Ooh. We could uplift them. Interesting. Where are they? They're in Terras 3, which is actually off the side of the United Undar Order. Cool. Uplifting them. What does that do for us? Ooh. Arid preference. So that would mean we'd be able to have arid worlds be habitable? And earthbound. Members of the species are very possessive of the planets they call home. Interesting. I would actually quite like to have this species. Like, I would want to try that out. But yeah, I was just saying, it's nice to have a look at all the species. It'd be nice if some of these were shared amongst the empires, perhaps. But, you know, I like it anyway. Wonder if an empire can fracture, like you can have multiple of the same species. That's probably not ridiculous to think that's in the game somewhere. Anyway, let's try some uplifting. Doing so will allow us to modify its traits when we uplift it. Okay. Okay, so we would get this bird group. They start with Earthbound, because we cannot remove beneficial traits. Planet preference arid seems fine. Yeah. And we could give them one of these things. Natural scientist, strong. What do we want them to be? If we've got this kind of group, what do we want them to do? We probably want them to... I'm trying to think. We would probably want them to be our army, given that we are weak. Them being an army could be good. So if we give them strong, that would make these guys a good army group for us, and would give us more minerals from their planets. But it costs so much society, wow, to upload. Not to upload, to uplift. At least one planet must be select. Oh. Okay, I see. So... Oh, okay, so you'd have to have them on your planet, and then you can uplift. Or planet you control. I see. Interesting. We've got some new stuff to think about there. Nothing we're going to worry about this second, but it is something to think about overall. Why does that give us a negative? Or alliances actually lower your rivals. I see. Oh, okay. So we're now losing influence.
Research complete.
Is there a way of getting rid of our frontier outposts? Like, if we went into Ziamon here, could we get rid of this frontier outpost? We could deselect it. We can disband it? Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Where are our colonized worlds? Anyway, so we got Drull, Vipeller, Viomran, and Illusmog. So that's in Krant. So if we were to get rid of the outpost in one of these, if we got rid of it in Karassa here, we don't have one in Karassa. It'd be nice if there was a way of finding out, like just a map mode or something that said, these are where things are. Okay, so we have a colonized world in Krant. Yeah. That is Illusmog. So we do not need our frontier outpost here, so we can disband that, and that gives us influence. Okay. We've probably done that before as well. So how many we have 2 frontier outposts. So do we have one in Kuzam? Yep, and we have a Vipelor there. Yep. So if we disband this, that gives us more influence. Cool. And our other frontier outpost might be needed, the one in Karasta. Yeah. Okay. That seems reasonable. Right, where is our colony ship? It's still working its way along. Cool. Cool. Everything seems fine. Yeah, nothing else we really need to worry about there. We should probably send our science ships off doing things, construction ships doing things, technology researched. So, crew quarters are done, and engineering bay and fleet doctrine. Okay, so let's do some new research here. Again, we can do the regenerative stuff, which sounds cool. We can also do propaganda broadcasts. What do they do? They just raise happiness. I've never had happiness be a problem, so not worried. The monthly influence could be quite nice as well. Ooh, unlocks colonization of tundra worlds. Now that could be interesting as well. I think we've got a few of those that we can't access, so we'll take that. Yeah, things that allow us to colonize more worlds seems good. Finished our system survey. Cool. Science ship. Why don't you survey this system? There we go. And we'll just kind of let these things go off and do what they're doing. We finished our construction in Drull, so that's the clearing done, right? That is the... Oh no, that's this building that we can't use yet. Done. Cool. We could clear some more in Drull. Like if we clear this one, it would work. What's this one? Planet border exclusion plus 100. Oh, that's how far the border goes out, right? Let's clear this industrial wasteland. At least it's something to spend our resources on. Yeah, not a lot you can spend energy on actually after a certain point. We found hostile ships there, space amoebas, so we'll try and avoid them. We'll just kind of move out to the next one, have a look around, see what's up there.
Construction complete.
That's Drill's construction done. We can build something here. Now, it already has physics, so I believe if we were to build something like a basic science lab, that would actually give it 2 physics, 1 society, and 1 engineering. Sounds like a good idea to me. And can we clear this at the same time? Yeah, cool. Or I think at least we queue it, if nothing else. This is now actually being colonized. Yeah, that's a very small border on that one. Declared rivalry. So these guys, Plebeian Union said, let us end this charade, and they declared us their rivals. Cool. We finished serving that one. Yes, we already know about that. Cool. Right. Yeah, those borders are really small. So the frontier outposts just give you much larger borders. How did you get Carasta? Did you build a frontier outpost here? They must have. Oh no, they colonized over the top of us. Oh, interesting. That's worrying that they did that. But they are our allies, so we're not that worried. But alright, and the border expands over time. I see. That makes some more sense. Cool.
Research complete.
Inactive buildings. Yes. Oh, this is inactive because there's no pop. That's fair enough. We'll wait. Well, we won't build anything else there. Technology complete. Ceramo metal armor. So, what are we going to do here? We can upgrade our mineral storage. Not that important right now. We don't really need spaceport level 3. We've not really upgraded any to 2. Defense station. Larger military stations in depths of space. Not really using those. I think just better armor again seems like the best choice. Right. Now, do we have spaceports built everywhere? We do. This one should have something in its module. So we probably want to just upgrade its... Yeah, probably want to upgrade either its farm or its solar panel. Now, it doesn't have that many tiles to fill up, so actually upgrading the farm won't do that much because getting extra pops won't actually matter, I don't think. So if we get more... Although more energy doesn't matter... That's not what I want to do. More energy doesn't matter that much either, so maybe I'll just leave it alone just now. And then we'll give it something better later. Yeah, I don't really care that it's inactive. We know what we did. Cool. Vai-Krasan is about to be colonized. New contact. We have received communications from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves the Divine Gurrit Concordiant. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening into communications of another empire we're in contact with. I bring greetings from revered Elder Shumala, the elected leader of the Divine Gurrit Concordiant. We believe the right of all sentient beings to fulfill their individual spiritual needs, and we hope that you share in the sentiment. We'll greet you as one. Okay. So this is the, back to empires, this is the Divine something something. I'm completely missing it. Actually, I can't really see. Divine something. Oh, Divine, there it is. I don't know, I was having so much trouble. Fanatic spiritualists and pacifists. Fantastic. We can ignore them pretty much forever.
Colony established.
Ooh, our colony is done. That's fleet order finished. Our colony over here, we can build a spaceport just to protect it. And let's have a look at the border size. Very, very small border size. Okay, cool. Ooh, another habitable world over here though. That's nice. Let's build another one in Drull. Build another colony ship. We need more minerals. Okay, cool.
System survey complete.
Yeah, we need something to spend all of our energy on. Maybe if we built an actual navy, given now that we have so much energy gain, that would work. I don't like that they just cut off our borders there, actually. I really don't like that at all. But okay. We can deal with it. Wait, are we not working these? We are working these. Are those still ours then, or are those theirs? Who knows? Anyway, so let's start building an actual navy. Let's have a look at our ship designer. So we currently have corvettes. This is kind of our ship. Let's do a new design. I would like to build some corvettes. So, select a section. Okay. What do you mean select a sec? Okay, so no section. We have to choose what core we want. So we can have a medium weapon slot and a large and a small weapon slot and 5 utility slots. I don't know what the difference is. These all seem fairly equal. I think intercept is what we've been using. Maybe we'll... well, this only has one weapon slot, so that seems like a really bad one. This has a chance for bigger weapons, so maybe this seems like a good idea. We'll try it out. This allows us to do medium weapons, so we could do shard throwers, which are at medium, do 13 to 19, so a very small damage spread, have 70 accuracy, 30 range, and 2.5 damage. Okay. Mass drivers do more damage, have a higher accuracy, but a much larger range of damage and don't have the armor penetration. And coil guns do significantly more damage than that. And yeah, but they can also do a very low amount of damage. So blue shards are really consistent in terms of their damage. I think we're gonna try out the blue shards. Maybe we'll have one blue shard there, and then the small gun we can have being a coil gun to kind of add some extra damage. Does that make any sense? What's the difference between small and... Actually, let's switch these around. Let's take that off. Let's put in a small shard gun for getting through... if it has to face something that has a lot of armor, that would help. Then we'll have a big coil gun for just taking out normal ships. Cool. Utility. How much energy do these take? This takes 10 energy, and this takes 2.5 energy. Ceramic things take no energy? Yeah. In fact, all of that takes no energy. All the armor. So fission. That gives 10 energy. So we need at least 2 of those. We also have a hyperdrive that needs 10 energy. So we need... That's hyperdrive. Computer is default. Yeah. Chemical thrusters default. Hyperdrive 2. Yeah, might as well. Ship mounted radar system. Yes. So this uses another 5. So we need to have this for our gun. This uses another 5. That uses 2.5. That's the amount of reactors we need. And then for armor, a couple of armor slots. Seems fine. We'll call it temp number 1. There we go. And we will save that. Cool. I just want to know... It might not be needed to design your ship at this point, but I want to know what the options are and how we to do it if we need it later. So, attempt number 1s. Let's go to our drull over here, and let's start building. So, we need ships. We need the colony ship first, so we might wait on that. Also, we do need to eventually change how we directly control planets as well. Could be interesting. But colony ships, that cost 350. We'll wait for the 350, then we'll start building our actual navy. And hopefully we can just set it to kind of build when it gets the parts, and that would probably work. Science ship, keep going, start surveying further. Cool. Right. Where's the other nation that we just found? The Haspel. It's not Haspel, is it? Yeah, where are they? The Blessed Council. We've already met them. What I was looking for, the Divine Gurut, whatever. Where are you on the map? Alright, so they're actually quite close to us. They're closer than some of the other ones that we found. Interesting. So we don't really need their star maps at all. Alright. Fine. Everything seems alright. As long as we're friends with Lord Kral, this little bit of border doesn't really matter. We can always get it back if we built a frontier station, I think. If we build it in Ladrium, we could get it back, but I don't really care. It seems fine. Right. Oh, we have enough to build our colony ship. Let's build one of those. I'd like to build one colony ship. I'd like to build it with just our normal stuff. Let's go. I'd also like to build some Corvette number 1. So they cost 86. So let's wait a little bit before we build them. Wait till we have I don't know, at least enough to get a couple on the go. There we go, we can have 2 on the go right now. So we'll just start building them. And they'll just kind of pile up, I imagine, underneath. No real problems. Nice if there was a fleet designer. There might be, but I haven't seen any. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of adult Aurea Vi, practically begging for some archaeological work. Yeah, let's do it. There's 0% failure risk, so let's do it. Let's see what we got. Maybe we got something good over there and we really want to colonize and have access to it. Might be a good idea. You never know. Never know. And Drell, we want to build a couple more Corvette ships, just to get them all in line to be built. Right. Colony ship's almost done. We can see what we need to do about, you know, not directly controlling planets. The structures on Dulturi Va are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Monic Pock noticed that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the builder's alien eyes this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us at Evandari it looks mostly like a place where you could take your young and let them amuse themselves. Interesting. We get a lot of society research and engineering research there, so that's pretty good. We're getting closer to that Tundra world colonization, which would be nice. You should be science ship. Oh, you're back to surveying? Yeah, cool. No problem. Divine Gutrit Concordian joined the Star Compact. Okay, what is the Star I assume it's a Federation, but is there a way of seeing Federations? Oh, right, there. If we do the Alliance Federation. So we're in the Sanguine Alliance. That's what it's called when we're together. Okay, and these guys are in the Star Compact, which is just an alliance between these two people. So if someone else was to ally to one of them, they would also be in the Star Compact. I guess this means you can't rival someone's ally, because then you would be in a different... then you couldn't have these nice names at the side. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. Nothing else to really worry about. Our construction ship's a little bit bored right now because we don't have anything to construct. Although we could send it over here to get some more society research, which doesn't seem like a bad idea. We'll send it all the way around, go and build a research station. Where do I have our fleet as well? We just have it sitting there? No problem. We built a spaceport in our new place. Yes, surface is quite large, so we might want to build a... not one of those. We might want to build a orbital hydroponic farm to give the planet more food. There we go. And hopefully that will allow some quicker growth on the surface.
System survey complete.
How much does it cost to upgrade the default thing here? To upgrade this, it costs us $350. Cool. System survey is complete. We will get out of here. We'll send you off to survey the next system. Basically just keep going forever. Get us all that free surveying points. Yeah, science ships aren't going to be very useful after a certain point, apart from picking up after, after battles. Oh, I just noticed this episode has gone on far too long. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.